Okay, I think I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. I hope it's all working. We'll have to see later on in the recording to make sure it's all good. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope this is all going okay. I don't actually have any way to verify this. You can see this little Noah line. It's telling me that I'm sending out. I'm going to assume that this is all working. We'll have a look later. I hope it's okay. Okay, welcome to the second live stream. It's been about a year, or is it 2 years since I've done this? And I actually noticed that I got a lot of engagement, specifically about Linux and Spitfire's BBCSO. So I thought that I would do my part. It's something that I like to do. It's something that I would love to see other people doing as well. And so I thought we could compose a little something today. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm in a bit of a strange mood, but I don't know what's going to come out today. That's basically all I'm saying. So I thought we'd just give it a go and start. And I'm feeling a bit dark today. So I don't like this piano at all. Super bright, super fun. I was also playing a lot of blues before, improvising a lot. And it's put me in a certain mood, so we're going to break away from that. We're going to change the piano straight away. We're going to start with the violins. Why? Because everyone starts with the violins, no? Or is that just me? Good grief. Let's lower that quite a bit. Goodness me. It's a strange sound, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay. By the way, this setup is, I do have a MIDI keyboard, which is a huge difference. I will say that when I started making music on the computer, I was using a mouse. I didn't really use the keyboard. I was literally like drawing the notes on the computer screen. So I do want it to be sort of accessible to everyone. So if you've got a computer, that's enough. You can get everything that I have here. Everything is open source. Everything is free. Spitfire, Ardour, Linux, okay? And the idea here is that you don't have to spend as much money as Apple wants you to in order to begin. Obviously, if you're going to be professional, the Pro Tools that everyone uses, etc., you are probably going to need to, upgrade. But if you want to just start out, if you want to just give it a go, it doesn't need to cost you anything, and that's what I do. Now, I do have a MIDI keyboard. This actually cost me, I think it was about $250, and it is very affordable. This one is the YC. The YC, can you see that? Yeah, YC Yamaha. And it's actually meant to mimic an organ. It has the drawbars here to emulate that. It's got 5 different settings for different organs. The Yamaha, I can't remember all of them. The Hammond, the Yamaha, and 3 others. Check it out. It's amazing. But on top of that, and one of the reasons that I actually bought it was because it's a MIDI keyboard. The thing is, as you can probably tell, it's only got, not only 3 octaves for notes. So it's quite small. The keys are also small. It's not weighted, obviously. I'm a pianist originally, so I'm used to the piano. That's a little bit about what I'm using. If you want to get into it, you definitely should check it out. But if you don't want to spend any money, you can start with just your, computer keyboard and your mouse. Okay, I'm so happy. I hear the metronome, so I can play with a metronome, and you don't hear it, which I'm pretty pleased about. I love Ardour. By the way, if you are interested in my setup, how I'm actually doing this, what's going on, I can go through it later. Okay, enough of all of that. Are we on time? What time is it? We're 8 minutes late. Perfect. Just in time to start. So I'm just going to drop something now. We got like 120 BPM here. I think that's okay. Maybe we'll go a little bit slower for something like dark and melancholic. We'll go to 110. We're going to start with a cello, and I think See, always major, God. I think I'm going to try and the spiccato. That's exactly what I did last time as well, isn't it? So I think we're going to try that because I like it, and we'll see how it sounds. I think I'm going to pick it up just a little bit. Okay, and what scale should we play? F minor? What do you think about that? Let's try it, see how it goes, yeah? But what was I playing before? It was on 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's do 7. Let's go totally nuts. Yeah? That's not bad, no? What do you think? I think that could work. Okay, I'm gonna very quickly quantize this. Okay, you know what? That is definitely enough for us to work with. Let's leave that for now. All we're gonna do now, which is a very common practice in orchestration, is we're gonna double that first note with our bass. Yeah, not too much. Let's be honest. I think that's good. The octave might be a bit much. So let's just do it. We're going to do this one not completely quantized to give it a little bit of sort of a natural feel. And we're going to try and just hit that. Okay, I've already forgotten what I played, so let's try that again. Okay, I think that is definitely good enough, right? Wonderful. What I want to do is sort of duplicate this, because I like the way it sounds. Let's duplicate it just like 5 times for now. Now, the next thing we need is, I think, those violins, because I think now we have some meat. So we're on F sharp minor. Goodness me, they are so loud. Is it as loud for you as it is for me? But I certainly don't want to blast your ears. Just the A flat? Open. That's a bit much. What if we break it up? So I'm just going to explain what I'm doing while I'm doing it. As I'm thinking of adding the violins, if I just play, right, like an F minor, obviously that works. So if I just play like a regular chord with it, it's going to be too much. So if I just take... This is like an F minor 7, right? But we're walking down to that 7 note, and then we sort of resolve it on a kind of G. I'm not sure what we're doing there yet. So the F sharp 7 is a good chord to work with. But you can hear when I'm playing it like this up here all together, it's very bunched up. With the orchestra, you really want to use the range that you have, right? With a piano, you're playing with one hand, and it also sounds very nice together. So you really want to play the notes close. You can't spread too much. But with the orchestra, even when you're playing with your hands, you want to emulate that writing. So I'm going to take the same notes. Now, I don't have to double the F because we've already got the bass and the cello playing that F. So I'm going to take away the F, and I'm left with this A flat, right, major chord, which suits the F minor because it's the 7. And so I'm going to take those 3 notes and I'm going to break them down, sort of spread them out. So we're going to play like, we'll try it and I'll see how it sounds. So the A flat will be down here, and then maybe we'll do the the E flat over there and the C up here. And you can hear how already that gives so much more. We can actually break it up even more, and we could go... you see, I could record it twice. I wanted to go like A there, E flat there, and then go up. Maybe I will go like that. And then I'd want the C over here. Sorry, C natural. So we could do that. That might be a bit much. So because this is where my keys are, I'm just going to see how it sounds. What if I play the C over there, the E flat, and the A up there? That's a bit much, I think, especially for the start. Maybe we'll build up to that. I don't like that either. I think this one really sounds nice. Okay? Now, it sounds very different when we're playing it without the other notes, right? Because we're missing that F to make it into a minor. So let's see how that sounds together. Okay, that seems way too loud. It sort of devours the things. Can I? Oh dear. Can I do this? The answer is no. What a professional, no, not a professional, but what you would want to have is you would want to have an automatic dial for this expression. Okay? Right. But I don't have one. So we're going to try and do it. What do we do? Right? So I can play that with my left hand. With my right hand, I'm going to slowly control it because I want it to come in very slowly and I don't want it to be too much. This is not good, okay? You want to have the controllers in your hand so you can actually do it, but this is what I have. I can set it up to be that controller, but right now I'm not going to do it. It'll take too much time. So if we're all ready, I'm going to take away the metronome for now. Let's try and record that, and we'll see how it sounds, okay? We'll take like a beat and see how that goes. So what do we have? Actually, you know what? Let's. I could just do that, but I want it to come in on the second beat, the second, time that we go through. So instead of that, let's come over here, and let's come in this one. We're going to bring it down again. I'm going to be playing it. I actually missed the notes. Wait, can I reach it? Maybe I can't reach it. Oh, A. Okay. You should be able to. This one. That's what I did. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're going to try that again. Let's see. That's the wrong one. Okay, I was playing around a little bit, but I keep missing that E flat. I keep thinking it's an E. I keep missing that E natural. I keep thinking it's an E flat. So, okay, I've actually decided this note I really like, but I don't want to. It's a D, right? No, what is it? A C. Oh, so. Yeah, it's giving us a C. So I like that where that comes in. It takes over from the G sharp. Why is it? Okay, the A flat that we start off with. So we lose the A flat here. But instead of it playing with this, I think it'll be nicer if we come in with a second violins or maybe even another instrument because we've already got like... Should we come in with another instrument? What do you think? We'll give it a go. How are we doing? So we're going to add another instrument. I think I'm feeling clarinet. Now, it's always tough to know which instrument to bring in where. And, you know, although there's always like guidelines, it is also very free. You can sort of decide. Oh my gosh, but nowhere near that high. What do you think? I think it's lacking a little bit of oomph. Maybe like maybe some horns. Maybe not French horns, but maybe like trombone. Is that too much? Might be too much. Maybe maybe a tuba to a bass trombone. Good grief! This is just an amazing plugin. Wow. We're going to try that. We're going to see. What did we say it was? It was D? No, it was C, right? I think even what we'll do is we'll just like double it just to get it into sync. It's going to keep coming in quiet. Can I not double this? Let's just play. Wonderful. And so here, when it comes in, we're going to add... Yeah, that bass trombone. Not too much, not too much, not too much, but we are going to give that a little bit of sort of like a counter to that F and to those violins. So I've no idea how this is going to sound. Let's have a look and see, and we'll see how it goes, yeah? So we're going to come in with a C. And then I think we're going to go up to the E natural to lead it down to the E minor, and then maybe go up to the G instead of going down to the D, right? So it'll be that, which is I don't know, that's the vibe that I'm feeling here. Is it? I'm not even sure where it came in here. So, just to know where I am. Yeah. So we're going to come in with the C now. Okay, that was a little all over the place. Did you notice the violins are doing their own thing here? You know, this is not in sync. So let's just clean the violins up a little bit because they're playing these long notes and they're changing off. I'm not sure what happened. Let's mute them. Yeah, for now. Wait, did I not? I did. And we can mute the... Yeah. Good grief. I think I don't know what happened here. What is this? What's going on? Okay, well, let's get rid of this second one because we don't need that. Here, I think I'm sort of missing a note. This is the E natural. So why is it over there? No. Yeah, just end on F. Sometimes you don't have to make it confusing. Sometimes you can just have it, you know, the right note on the right place and it'll work fine. Okay, and this is with E flat, right? F and E flat. Okay, that's actually not terrible yet. Okay, this is way too loud. And we do need the violins to sort of balance it out. Otherwise, it sounds much too empty and harsh. So, I'm gonna double this with another load of violins, okay, with our second violins, and these are just gonna hold that F minor chord, just the F minor chord, okay? And that way it'll give us a little bit of balance. Now, it's not going to be amazing sounding because I'm not going to play with the expression. It's not going to be in and out too much, which isn't the best, but you know what? For where we are and what we're doing, it'll work, okay? I hope. I know it won't work, in which case I take it back. But we're going to give it a go. So F, why is that playing? Sorry, F, yeah. That's it. Simple F minor, again, spread out chord. Let's try that again. And afterwards I'm going to make it a bit quieter than the other violins, so those can lead with a slight melody, while this will give the backing. You see now. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's enough. Let's just take it down from here. You should never do that. Never just lower the volume, because it doesn't sound anywhere near as good. Let's take this off. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I think for now we're going to get rid of these violins altogether because they are just giving me so much trouble. We're going to leave it at that for now. Maybe, yeah. Now you see, all of these really want expression to come in. Okay, for now, you know what, guys? I mean, honestly, this is really not good. But we're in too deep now. We've gone too far, and so we're going to try and work with it. And I think there is something here. It's just very messy, especially like the EQ, the volumes, everything is a little too much. We kind of have to lower it down a little bit. Okay, but I don't really want to start mixing too much because that's just a whole thing, and I really want to get through like writing some of the pieces, and then we're going to have a look and see. Is that too quiet? Okay, that's not bad. I think the violins, when the second violins, when the trombone or whatever it's going to be come in, because I still don't know about the sound of it, I think we do need to change this up just a little bit. It gets a little bit too much. So let's see. We are playing the simple. Oh my gosh. Let's try that. Wonderful. The simple F minor. And so we've gone through the whole round and we come back to F minor. So how do we change F minor to be... And it comes in on the C. So let's double that C. And we're going up to... Now, we do have the F down here, but we also have the F over there. So I think it can work. So let's just try... The first beat will be, again... 1, 2, 3, da, da, da. And then the natural. And then maybe everything goes down. No, goes down. And then up. Okay, that could be nice to also change it into the next part. So let's see if we can make that work, shall we? Okay, so we're coming in, remember, we've been on the A flat, so we're going to come in with a C. Okay, so let's try. And then E. And then the C. And then the G. Oh my gosh. That was horrible, but eventually I got there. Let's just clean all of that up. So let's see how the second violins sound now. I mean with everything. What was that? Oh, yeah. Okay, you know, I mean, it's not the worst thing I've played tonight. So we'll take it. We'll take it. So let's say that this is going to be going into our next sort of part. So we're going to get rid of that. What is the bass trombone here? What does it do? Because we're going all the way. I don't remember playing any of this. Did we just go way overboard? I do that sometimes. I just like start playing and then don't stop. Oh, we're staying on the F minor, aren't we? Wait, what? I don't even know what that is. Oh my gosh, hang on. So we're ending here on the G, which kind of makes me want to maybe pull this back and end here on the G, or because we're not going to end it twice on the G. We got to change key here. So yeah, let's. I mean, this might be way too much. Okay, so we basically got it coming in from the start. Okay, so that's that. Oh, sure. Thank you so much for swinging by. Amazing to see you. Okay, you know what? Let's go with it. Let's go with it. So we've got this lead into... the octaves always get me. In G. So I always like to... This is sounding quite dark. It makes you really want to brighten it up into something. I don't know. I always get this feeling that it's like leading into something brighter. I want to stay with that dark feel. So let's see. I mean, we can just pick the easiest scales. We're not trying to invent the wheel or be Jacob Collier or anything, okay? So we started on F minor. We ended on G to draw us. Now, the simplest thing would be C minor, right? The fifth, that's always the thing. But even if we just take it to like the fourth, actually, that might be a bit too extreme. From G. Well, I do like that. A little mysterious. I think we might try and do that. Because I have to admit that like C is a little bit too plain, I think. Like F minor, whatever, C, right? And then G, and then C minor. That was not C. So let's go for B flat minor, which is a little bit of a strange chord. It's still like the fourth of F minor, so it's not far away. But leading there from G major can give it a nice sort of mysterious feel. So let's play on like B flat, and I want to keep that rhythm section going, but maybe not so intense, because this bass is quite intense, especially with a 7. The metronome is just too loud, just too loud. It's ridiculous. I know you can't hear it, but I can, and it's incredible. Okay. then. So yeah, let's carry on with that bass. And in fact, let's change from that to, okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to carry on with the bass, but I want to change the bass to a long instead of that spiccato. Spiccato we had. So maybe we'll go tremolo. Wonderful. So let's see how it is. I mean, I like it. It might be too much. We'll see how it goes, but we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot and see how we do. So we're going to F. So we're gonna just have a simple walking down bass. So we have G, and then. And then instead of walking down, which I just said we'd do, why don't we go through the chords? What do you think? I like the sound of that, right? I don't know what chords they're going to be, but I think it works. I think it can work. So let's just try that and see how it goes. You got to try and you know, who knows? So we're going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, metronome, and then nope, double. We said double again. Let's now hit it with the bass. So how about, do you see what I just did? In case you missed that. Why don't we try and double it, but this time we'll double it with a different one. So we're going to add it, we'll add the middle notes, and the bass will be double, so we'll be hitting it in the middle. Here's what I mean by that. Instead of just hitting on the one every time the cello hits, we're actually going to hit it on the middle as well. So one here, and we'll add those middle notes. I'm always nervous before starting, but we'll go. Okay, here we are. Record. Okay, first of all, that was way too soft. I couldn't actually hear it. Second of all, I don't think that was... Okay, tremolo, that's why. And I think we're going to take it to right down. And we're going to add the F here. Fantastic. Okay, is that good? I don't know. Hard to tell. I think we need to add some notes to really tell, right? Let's hear it one more time. Okay, you know what? That's just good enough. It'll have to do because we got to move on. So now we're going to add some more instruments to that part. I think we can actually add something here different, right? Some new instrument. And it was suggested before the oboe. It was also suggested the saxophone, but I don't know if we have a saxophone. I mean, look, I can add a saxophone, but I'm trying to get it all done with the BBC Symphony Orchestra just for simplicity. So I want to keep it all in the same realm. Yeah, let's get some melody going, because so far we have a lot of backing. We don't actually have any sort of melodic sound. So we have an interesting... No. Right? A very interesting sound, but it's quite dark in the context. So let's try and play off of that. What do you think? Could be. I'm going to try and play a little bit. You know what we'll do? We'll sort of... we won't even record. We're going to start a loop just on this part. And we're just going to try and play with it. No. Wonderful. Now, can we actually loop it? Thank you. Well, that's okay. More or less. Getting there, getting there. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let's try and record that. We are in 7, so it is making it a little bit complicated. And since we're going for this kind of style, I think we are going to try and duplicate this a couple of times. And I think that melody can work, but it does need something to sort of back it up, right? So let's duplicate that. Not much, like what, maybe twice. And we're going to duplicate this twice as well. And wait. Oh, okay. I was going to say. I wanna actually. I want to put that. Does that work? No. 7's hard. What am I doing here? What is this? Does that work? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, better than it was, no? Let's see how that sounds. Okay, next time we have to write in 4, or at least in 7 quarters. Why did I do this to myself? Okay, so I think, like, as melodies go, this is gonna work. I mean, it's not, but you know, it's as good as it's gonna get. I want to double it. I want to double it with a flute, because I do like the oboe and the flute. I think they go nice together. And so we're gonna give it a go, and we'll see how we're doing. Now can I remember the melody when I play the flute? Well, that would have been nice if I'd recorded it. And I really want this to duplicate. I actually do like it now. Yeah. We're going to copy those over. So that's good. That's good. Now let's record. Did I? Oh, yep. I didn't record it again. Wonderful. Again. I can't actually have this. Okay. You don't want to write melodies with woodwind like this, okay? And the reason is you want it to sound natural, and natural woodwinds, real woodwinds, have to take a break to breathe. So, can you imagine someone blowing and not stopping? Right, you couldn't do that. You couldn't actually play that. Maybe you could, but it's not natural. So you do want to be aware if you're writing orchestral music, if you want it to sound natural and real, or if you're writing for an orchestra and you're composing on MIDI, you want to leave those breaks. It's also nice to leave it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take a few of these notes out a little longer. I'm trying to make it sound like natural. Okay. It doesn't sound natural, but it sounds good enough, and that's what we're going for, good enough. By the way, you really shouldn't compose with your mouse also. Don't do all of the things that I'm doing. We're here to learn from my mistakes. So here we have this last piece. Now, really, I mean, we should be adding a lot more to all of these, adding the strings and adding some more accompaniment. But for now, we're going to go with this melody, with this sort of theme, and we're going to try and finish it off with some crescendo. And nothing says crescendo like, that's right, the French horn. So, okay, we're going to play with the French horn. Always lower it tremendously. Good grief, I thought I lowered it. I like that theme. I like that movement. So let's try and incorporate that with a little bit of a call and answer, question answer. I don't know. We're going to just sort of play with it and find out and see how it goes. It's all just higgledy-piggledy. So, I think that's what we're going to do. Let's try and see how it goes. Of course. And it is a bit soft now, so let's try a little bit. But honestly, they're so overpowering. You just have to be so careful with them. Okay, let's try it. See, it was going so well, and then I had to overdo it. But we'll just get rid of that. You know what? I think that's good enough. Okay, now for the disappointment. No, but you ready? We're going to actually give it a listen from the start to see how it goes together. offbeat. Never start by composing live for the first time a new piece in 7/8. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Why would you do it? Why would you do it? I don't know. But here's where we are. Let's give it a go and see what it sounds like. I hope we all enjoy. Wow. Okay. Painful at times. The violins here are just, let's not talk about it. And everything else is just very empty. But I think there's like a core idea here that we can play with. It's not good. But again, I think there's something. I think what you let me know in the comments what you think. I think I'm going to stop here. I am going to be streaming every week now at the same time I plan to. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to carry on working on this song, clean it up, and finish it up, or if you'd like next week for me to start something new and just see how that goes. But yeah, I think for me now we're going to sign off because this has been as good as I could hope for, and I really hope you join me next week. I'll be here at the same time. Let me know what you think in the comments, and see you then.